Crew members, Starfleet personnel, welcome aboard once again to this build of the entire interior of the original USS Enterprise. We've got some nice stuff to show you here, further developments on Deck 7 in the medical section, and some epic recreation facilities developing down on Deck 8. Let's just get straight into it. So, recreation area on Deck 8. This is the development. I'm very happy with it. We have like a park area here where crew members can just go for a nice stroll. I also envisage pieces of artwork made by the crew on the walls, and then as you come around the running track we can see this area here, which is a swimming pool which follows the contour of the underside of the saucer. This ship is going out into deep interstellar space, so my top priority is crew mental health, and personally I think an area like this, or several areas on board the Enterprise, will be absolutely essential. You know, if you're out near Proxima Centauri and something goes wrong or the crew start suffering from stress, there's no such thing as we need to go up to the surface now and get assistance. There's no such thing as a sunrise, there's no such thing as a sunset. So this ship is all they have. Starting to rant on a little bit there. Anyway, so as we come back here, this is maintenance equipment, and the thing that I'm really enjoying about this is I'm really starting to get into the GNDN situation now. See these things here? All these important looking things. The GNDNs, the go nowhere, does nothing things. This is all made from, I'm really enjoying myself at the moment because all the trees and the grass and everything is made from stuff that you can buy from craft supply stores. Now these trees, I bought these from like a Warhammer shop, and here they are down here, these beautiful trees. And what I've done with the trees is I've put them in here, and I've also dressed them a little bit to make them slightly bigger, and I'm dressing them again with this kind of stuff, foliage that I got from the Warhammer shop. Also bought this big bag of coloured matchsticks which are absolutely perfect for the GNDN situation, the pipes and all that kind of thing, and the workings, behind the scenes workings on the ship. Remember folks, this is the 1/100th scale, and from this will be constructed the huge 1/25th scale interior of the ship, and on that 1/25th scale will be full lighting in the interior. Okay, let's just take a look from underneath so we can see that familiar slope of the underside, and of course from there the saucer section will spread out from that with the curved undercut to the outer edge of Deck 7. Let me know folks in the comments section what you're thinking about all this, because this is the unseen Enterprise. This is the ship that we never saw on the show. We could never see it on the show because they just did not have the budget. And also they didn't, for the sake of the stories that they were telling, the epic stories that they were telling, they didn't need all this. So this is all the unseen parts of the ship, like this giant pool. And also down in the secondary hull there will be another pool, like a big pool on Deck 18, I think it is, Recreation Deck 18. So personally I can really feel this coming together now, and my enthusiasm for the projects is just going absolutely off planet. It really is, especially when I get feedback from in the comments section. 99% of it is absolutely positive, and I love that and I welcome that. And I also welcome constructive, respectful criticism. I'm completely open to that. Maybe you don't like this idea of the running track. Maybe you think the tree line boulevard spanning up to Deck 7 is too much. Let me know. Give me feedback. because the feedback counts. I really listen to your feedback. Now, let's place deck 7 on the top of this. So the cutaway on deck 7 allows those trees to come up from deck 8 into deck 7. And as I've said in the previous video, the medical section here, this is the medical section that we are familiar with from the show. But as you know, this is a massive starship, so there's going to be a lot more going on in this medical section. My idea, as I expressed in the previous video, and you can see it more clearly here how this is going to happen, that around this area is going to be recuperation areas. So maybe, you know, after a crew member has been injured or an operation, they can go into these private rooms with windows along here overlooking this recreation area. And when they're feeling better, again, my vibe is to have like stairways leading down from deck 7, from the medical section down into deck 8, where they might be able to go for a walk around the running track or just a walk in the park. Further development in the classic sickbay. My idea is to have an emergency transporter for crew members who may be injured on the planet's surface or in another ship that need to be beamed back aboard and immediately taken into intensive treatment, surgery or something like that. There are 3 of these flatbed transporters. Presumably the crew member will be unconscious, lay on their back and then taken through here, and there will be several emergency operating treatment theatres in this central part.